Even May 23rd was a national holiday, so I had assumed I had a day off. I had been happily sleeping when my boss called me asking where I was. I answered that home resting. I had early school.
In order to avoid that misunderstanding, you should have asked your boss if you had to report to work that holiday.
I think that is your boss's fault because in May 23rd was a mandatory holiday, and as an advice, maybe you should have asked him if you will get your day off.
I have another example of misunderstanding that didn't happen to me but to my brother. So on Monday he hung out with his girlfriend, and after that he called my mom to see if she could pick him up at the mall. She told him that he had to go back on bus because she couldn't wait for him. After an hour later, my brother called my mom again to ask her where she was, but she told him that she was already at home and that he had to go back on bus. I think my brother misunderstood what my mom said, thinking that she was going to wait for him at the mall, but instead of that, she went back home, and he had to go back on bus.
I think that your bro should ask your mom again if he had to return by bus. So in that way, your brother wouldn't have wasted so much time that day.
Okay, in this case, I guess your brother didn't understand what he was told. He had to pay more attention and be attentive at all the times.
For the physical education class, the teacher had requested 4 bottles to the exercise. I had sent my 6 years old son with 4 glass bottles. The teacher sent me a note saying that they were plastic.
In this case, the teacher has to first clarify what kind of bottles were required with a note in the notebook or in the school diary. On the other hand, without a prior specification or note, you as a mother should have to ask to another people or another parent what kind of bottles you should send, if they were glass, plastic, or full or empty bottles of water.
In the morning, I had give my son $2 to buy milk and 5 pieces of bread. He had come back with that I asked for plus and ice cream. He didn't bring my change.
I think you should talk to your son about the situation and also tell him that it is not okay to take the money from other people.
Okay, two important things. First, one had to remain calm. This fact was not to be understood. And second, your son to have to explain why he did it.